Annyeonghaseyo, this is Macy in Korea, just talking about K-dramas, television that happens here in Korea. So, about a year ago, I witnessed my first K-drama. I can't quite remember the name. I watched just like the first 15 minutes of it, and what I remember is that it starred this pop star here in Korea. His name is Rain or B. It was about like him living with this girl, they fell in love, whatever. But I do remember falling asleep. Now the first K-drama that I ever watched on Netflix was roughly about a year ago. I was watching with my roommate Lakeisha. It was called Boys Over Flowers, starring Lee Min-ho, Kim Hyun-jun, and some girl. For the first few episodes, it was kind of hard getting into. It was really dramatic. It was about high school students, some poor girls, some rich guys. But then it developed. Despite the cheesiness, my roommate and I really enjoyed it so much that when we went on a 3-hour trip, while watching the middle of the series, all we could do was talk about the characters and the plot, all that stuff. So K-drama is a television show, obviously, that has roughly about 15 up to 30 episodes. But television in Western culture is going to be some odd number of shows, and then it's going to continue in different seasons. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3. Now, most K-dramas end after the first season. They don't really have seasons of television shows. If they're going to continue a K-drama television show type thing, they're going to continue it on in a second part. So, for example, there was a popular K-drama here, and then it was so popular that they made more episodes, and then after that, after it was wrapped up, they made a second season, but it wasn't really a second season, it was The Vampire Prosecutor 2. Mind you, all these titles that I'm giving you are the English translations. I don't have every single Korean title. The latest K-drama that I watched was My Love from the Stars, starring Kim Soo-hyun and some girl, I can't remember her name, but she's on every Paris Baguette right now with some sign that's like this. So the K-drama was about a rich famous girl who was a drama star, and then she meets some young professor guy, and she's like, whoa, why is he young and a professor? And then she's trying to go to college too. Then they're neighbors. Different personalities meet, and they're like, oh, our differences make us fall in love with each other. You find out later that he's actually an alien and has been on Earth for 400 years. So even though he looks like 27, he's really like 400 some years old, just like Edward Cullen. I watched the whole series. First one that I watched in a while. There's also one that I watched that wasn't starring Lee Min-ho, which I'll be honest, I do have an Lee Min-ho bias. I don't know, what can I say? Girl. That drama hit huge here. My students were begging me to watch it. I had a friend who had watched it as well, and I did really like it. I get kind of bored with the whole. I tend to have less sympathy for those kind of characters. Plus, she had a few catchy lines that were some really cheesy English. But then, you know, after the exposition, you start to get to know her character and that she can manage to have feelings for other human beings. And, you know, I started to like her. Anyway, I haven't made a video in a while. I had come across this micro drama with my favorite actor, Lee Min-ho, who also stars in K-drama Boys Over Flowers, City Hunters, and Personal Taste. The most recent K-drama was The Heirs, and he is filming some sort of movie in Gangnam, about Gangnam. So this micro drama that he's in, One Line Love, I don't know what that is. Come to find out after watching the micro drama, it is some sort of advertisement drama for this phone app called Line, which is highly popular, I believe, in China, but not necessarily popular in Korea because the instant messaging system that is like the shiz bomb here is KakaoTalk. Pretty much everyone has, unless you don't own a smartphone or are not up to speed. So in this K-drama, Lee Min-ho is some sort of musician just strumming away on his guitar, which really is probably some hand model playing the guitar who already knows to play the guitar. And of course, he is in some gorgeous house in Korea, which are almost non-existent as you get closer to Seoul. Loving his musician life, but he is having So, Lee Min-ho takes a trip up to Namsan Tower, which is a popular destination here in Korea. Is known for being a very romantic destination in which he brings his golden retriever, which I haven't seen many golden retrievers here in Korea, nor do I really see dogs that are big and don't have clothes on. Then you see the girl, and then they meet each other. The girl, which speaks Mandarin and some English, asks him to take her picture for her in their miscommunication of trying to speak English to each other since he speaks Korean. I gotta say, it was cute to see Lee Min-ho attempt to speak English. He's getting better since the airs. And then at this moment when he takes a picture, he's just like, oh my god, I'm in love with you. I have to point out, his dog is not on a leash. Mind you, they are at Namsan Tower, so the dog runs away. Go figure. And she's like, I'm gonna go chase after the dog. This is not her dog. In the next shot, you see her. She has retrieved the dog, which he's at some bench. And they're both just staring at each other because A, they don't speak each other's language other than the little English that they both know. And B, I don't really know why they're staring at each other. Is that just like the whole like cheesy drama effect of like love at first sight? I don't see anything wrong with the whole staring into each other's eyes thing. But honestly, in normal society, it gets creepy at some point. The only people that can really get away with that kind of stuff is really beautiful people. All I know is that if Lee Min-ho was not as good looking as he is, and if this girl wasn't probably one of the most popular actresses in China, this would be borderline insane. So, in a nutshell, if you just want a taste of what K-dramas are like, I might suggest this one. I would recommend just checking out other K-dramas, seeing what other television shows are like elsewhere. So, see what you think of them yourselves. Until next time.